I don't want to. So this is Walker. My name's Logan. This is Taylor. We're about to dive into one of the little round that myself and my twin brother had, and we're going to try to walk you through some of what was going through our mind at the time, some of the reactions that we were able to do, and some of the strategies that we have in this short little maybe 4-minute roll, 6-minute roll, something like that. So I hope you guys enjoy. Check out for more, okay? And hope you learn something and have fun. All right, let's jump into this. So I'm already starting in like a like a headquarters position. Probably he pummeled his leg in like he usually does, and walking to my left side to maybe work a leg drag or something like this. But we've already started probably like 10 seconds ago, and this is how it usually goes, just like this. So just jumping into a lot of like leg pummeling, and I'm always trying to kill this inside foot, as you guys can see. Always controlling like at the end of the leg, right here at the ankle, and over here on the ankle as well. So working like trying to work just headquarters position, and this is my focus right here, is controlling this leg. Whatever leg's in the middle, the distance control leg, that's what I'm trying to focus on and counter on that. So hands to the hip. Taylor's really good at throwing this lasso leg in right here, and spinning underneath. Almost gets me, I just fall to my hip. Explain to us real quick. Right here. You're going shin to shin?
Yeah, I'm just trying to elevate you. Trying to get underneath. Because I don't want to play that offside de la Riva that much anymore. Already like a minute within our roll.
Yeah, already forcing you to play that weak side de la Riva.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's got one. Even you.
Yeah.
I didn't think you ever had a weak side de la Riva, but you do.
Oh, I definitely do.
Let's rewind just a little bit. And so like here, looks like I find an opening to maybe cut my knee across. Sometimes like when you go for the knee slice, the best time to do is like right off of a reaction. So like right there, he had my me tilted to his right, and then as soon as I come back to, I just slide my knee over. Even if he's reaching underneath his leg and has my ankle, but I still try to slice my knee over, so I can try to bury it to the hip. And but the problem is here, I didn't properly beat the knee line. If you check it out, I never really, I got past it right there, but I never could get deep enough because his knee shield was somewhere intact when you lean to your left side.
And that's what I knew the entire time. I was like, it's going to have to get real deep and have a really, really tight underhook to beat me to this point.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
But a lot of failed attempts, just like in any other sport, then you start to create your openings. And then right here, I said, Taylor, get on your butt, keep playing guard, because I'm not going to wrestle. Most of you guys know, maybe some of you guys watch this video don't, I had ACL and 2 meniscus surgeries in the same knee within this past year. So my right leg, I can't really lead with my right leg, even though it looks like I'm moving and you would never know I had surgery. It does hold me back a lot. You guys can see there that, and I play this game against a lot of like leg attackers that my game doesn't change that much, but I'm used to defending like leg attacks. I bring my right leg and I crash my hips this way. If you don't do this, sometimes your knee either hits the mat or your base opens real wide, right? And so that lets them get like deep half or into some type of leg entanglement just because your legs are so far apart. So if you can crash your hips, like almost hip to hip right there, and not allow him to swing his outside leg underneath and go single leg X and start working with the reverse X and stuff like that, you guys can see right there. So my leg, I'm always conscious about keeping this leg here on the inside. And I'll show you some more examples as we roll through. Now, Taylor's not a leg locker, but if he's in no-gi, single leg X is a good position to sweep from. And so I know that he's probably the best guy to get a single leg X in this room. And if I can defend it on him, I can defend it on anybody. So here we are again, always active hands. Give us some of your feedback real quick.
I mean, it was just like a constant attack to that one side.
Yeah.
And you forced me to play offside de la Riva, that leg drag attempt. I was like, well, a lot of guys can try to leg drag me, but there's going to be a lot of failed attempts at that. I'm not super concerned about myself. I can get stacked pretty easily here. But it was just an uncomfortable feeling the entire time, having to play a bad side de la Riva and like you killing that de la Riva hook and then my guard being kind of wide open, where we create a scramble. And to be honest with you, I knew that this was the beginning of the end, somewhere near here, when I was playing guard the entire time. I just knew that bad things were only going to come from this. But I constantly pummel that lasso in, and that's
always.
That's like my primary guard defense.
Super sticky.
I know it's annoying to everybody, and honestly, other than Logan, nobody can really pass that. And I mean, it's a good thing to have in Arsenal.
Oh yeah. So like I said, just keep going back for that same side. Just going back and forth for it. Let's see real quick. X pass, right? This is freezing up just a little bit. Oh, here we go. Start to get into like a good angle here. Kind of like my hips in a kind of iffy position, but keeping my balance for the most part. And then I bury my head right here. Just trying to like get close to the hips so I can secure a guard pass. And let's see what happens. I'm not real sure. Side control. Oh, yeah, I remember going for Kimura grip right here. Always like looking for Kimuras when I pass the guard. That's probably like my main thing I look for is like trying to get a Kimura grip somewhere. I feel like if I can just like snake up and stay super tight, I can usually work something like this. And back in the day when I was a little bit more able-bodied, it kind of worked out better for me, but yeah. I don't think you tapped. I think I just let go.
Yeah.
Because Robbie's head was right behind mine. I was like, you know what? I don't want to hurt him. All right, so let's reset.
We don't have to tap to let each other know that we're good to reset.
All right, let's go. I might want to look at this. Remember hand fighting here.
Yeah,
that's what I love doing, even though that doesn't look like much. But let's watch this real
quick. Look how my hips get stacked when you cut that corner.
Okay, so let's go. We were hand fighting here, kind of held on too long. I go in to grab the hip, right, and to enter into headquarters, and he throws us like over. A lot of like, I don't know if a lot of middleweights do this. I'm sure there are some, but lightweight and below, I feel like this is a very, very strong game for them. And so what I do when they throw their leg this way, because they don't have a grip like on the gi to keep me in, I pull my hand out and I cup right above the knee. Okay, and sometimes I keep the ankle, sometimes not. And I just start to turn the corner. Now that doesn't look like much, and it wasn't really that much of a threat, but it is something that you can do, and something that I do often on a lot of guys on the mats right here. But it can just lead to something, you know. It just don't have to be stagnant.
Right.
And there Taylor lifts me again, and watch this. Watch real quick. Let's see. No, I didn't do it. I'm always focused on keeping this leg on the inside and driving off my toes to create a heavy knee slice to my left side. You guys can see like my hips are high, but my chest is like relatively low in comparison to my hips. Like that's like almost, you know, it's a little bit lower. So what that is doing is creating like a pressure for the person on bottom just to have to deal with, right? You're pushing the whole time and pummeling your legs in. And that's exhausting.
It is.
And here my honest thought was like burying half guard.
Yeah.
And just making you work from there, because I haven't had much success yet passing your guard. So I just want to try to get your knee behind me.
Yeah, I didn't like this position when you made me play this. I didn't like that at all.
What was that? Reverse?
Just a little bit of reverse de la Riva, and I think might have just gone like to a knee shield for a second.
Yeah.
Now I was like, I got to create some space immediately.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was coming up. I'm not real sure. But I'm trying the same attacks. Like the inside position, you're crushing your hips too well.
Yeah.
I was hoping to get a sweep off of it, but
okay, let's go back real quick. So when did you pummel that right leg in? Right.
I create space, and then I do it right
there.
Yeah.
So like shin on shin type of variation.
Right.
Grab my heel.
Yeah.
Okay, I realize that my foot is going to go to the mat, and there's nothing I can do about it. So my next option there is immediately long step before I'm able to let you set up your position. So if you guys look at this, single leg X right there, I accept it. I usually try to get my hips low, right? If my hips go to the other side, that means my left leg is more likely straight and vulnerable for, I don't know, what are these kids doing nowadays? Straight ankle locks, heel hooks, single leg, or like reverse X, inside, whatever.
Yeah.
All right, and I'm just not having any of that. So I immediately long step my right leg And that's honestly, that's probably one of my better moves in Jiu-Jitsu, me and you both. We have a really good long step from here. Yeah. Boom, just like that. So knee to your chest, foot to the mat, and it just follows through. Didn't lead to a pass, but at least I got out of that position and was able to kind of here on this leg drag stack.
I think this was the leg drag stack that kind of got me out of sorts.
Yeah, out of sorts.
It really did. It got my hips up in there, and then this is the time to where I was like, God, this guy's putting the pressure down on me. I honestly don't know if I can keep him in front of me that much longer anymore.
Yeah. But my position's not good on this. I watched this video before. You know what I should have done is grab the far side of the hip.
Right. Yeah, you would have solidified it right then and there. But I'm pretty sure you did a good job by doing it this way. Nah.
I remember losing balance because I was like, I didn't want to tweak my knee.
Right.
We'll run this back one day when I'm healthy, and I'll only play bottom.
That'd be awful.
Okay, there we are again. You just pulled me right on top of you, looks like.
I do. Yeah, it's
so let's see. You go shin on shin. I didn't realize you played so much shin on shin lately.
I played a lot of shin on shin.
Maybe I've just been out of it, you know?
I played a lot of shin on shin, but on the other side. Because I don't like that. I don't like that left leg being having to even bend at all, and that's why I had to give up this pass because I don't like the inside position on that left leg.
So I went to a wrestling camp one time, and I think and I never thought about this for jiu-jitsu until maybe like a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Dresser, Virginia Tech camp. He said when the guy leads with his right leg, he does a high crotch. When the guy leads with his left leg, he does a sweep single, and he doesn't do anything else. So he has a shot for both.
Right.
And then if you think about that as your guard, like, because maybe De La Hiva, when the guy leads with his left leg, is hard. Maybe it's your right leg is
right.
So maybe if you just play shin on that weak side,
that's
or you play De La Hiva on your strong side, then you have two strong things.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. But on this one, it's my knee health on that left leg, and that's honestly, I couldn't tie you up, and I couldn't tie you up this entire match because I just was questioning the health of that knee.
Just take a second, look at both of our faces.
I know, it's awesome. Yeah. And I think that's essentially why it was wide open.
Yeah. Let's go. Boom. All right. Knee slice.
Yeah.
Oh, right to the pass.
Didn't like it.
And one thing we need to highlight right here is, maybe you can see it, maybe you can't, is this. Watch my right hand. It goes where? To the tricep. Right? That tricep grip, gi and no gi, is so powerful.
Critical.
Yeah, critical. It really is. Like, if you want to finish on a high level opponent, you gotta pick that elbow up from the floor and not let them have it back.
And this one, I was wanting to turn away and create a scramble as opposed to the last one. I was like, okay, well, we're just getting into this. I'm not gonna do anything crazy because I'm coming off some injuries here.
Yeah.
But now it's just like, all right, I remember this from like the first 5 years of my jiu-jitsu. You used to just torment me here. And that's how I got so tight in defending things.
Yeah, you wouldn't let me have my hands. I think right here, like, we're both kind of tired. It's been 5 minutes already.
Oh, I definitely am.
You know what I was doing here was like, if you started to roll, I was trying to force the roll. I usually do it pretty often, is I take my shoulder behind the head and force you to roll.
Oh, I know you were. That's why I was like, I'm gonna keep my base as strong as I can.
Yeah,
I can feel it.
And now I was trying to like get my left knee inside, throw my right knee inside, throw my left leg over, and I just couldn't get it. Maybe start to, let's see here. I'm trying to work my right knee inside. It's super tight here. We'll also call this position the John Jones, because every time I look over, he's... No, like, I'm trying to work a crucifix. Just to open you up.
For this position to be called the Damon.
The Damon, that's a good one.
Yeah, I felt the crucifix coming. That's why I kept my elbow in super tight inside I had to make an adjustment.
There it is. I get the right knee. Oh, I'm trying to step over the ankle. I couldn't
As soon as my base is compromised here, I was like, it's over. Yeah. I knew that. I was like, it's over.
And I was under that chin.
Yeah.
Couldn't get it. And that's the end of the round. So, I think all in all, that was a good little round. It's the first round we've had together in 6 months. Mm-hmm. And I mean, he's got some knee issues. I've got also some knee issues, but still able to get a good one. You know,
yeah,
that's a good competitive round for the Griffin brothers, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Take something away from it. You have any questions? Feel free to comment, like, or just enjoy. Do you have anything else?
Enjoy the video. You're gonna see me get beat, but this is just one out of.
Next time I'll play guard and he'll play top. And
gi.
gi or no gi?
Let's do gi. Let's make sure you're healthy.
That's a nightmare for me.
All right.
All right, guys.
Yes.